Namaskaram everyone, hi! I just finished my morning yoga practice and it's time to prepare a healthy meal before starting work. We all look for easier ways to include raw and cooked foods in our daily diet, isn't it? So today, I'm sharing one millet and curry recipe from Isha's cookbook and blog, which is easy to prepare and is loaded with nutrition and vegetables. I'm including 2 yogic superfoods today: horse gram soaked overnight and green gram sprouts. Sprouting in batches, washing them and then storing them in airtight glass containers helps me to include green grams in my daily diet in many ways. And it's easy to have these sprouts raw or steamed along with a pinch of salt and pepper powder. However, it's important to soak nuts, legumes and seeds to remove the phytic acid content, making them easier to cook, improving the nutrient absorption and thereby digestion as well. I also rinse the soaked nuts and remove the skin of the almonds, and I'm all set for a light and positive pranic breakfast before I get to cook the main meal. In the last 6 months, I have tried many millet recipes, and Foxtail Millet Upma turned out to be my personal favorite among them. As per the Isha recipe from the SADHGURU blog, I am taking 1 cup of foxtail millet. This millet is gluten-free, diabetic-friendly and also helps lower cholesterol levels. For the vegetables, I have taken 3 tomatoes, 1 capsicum, ginger, 1 carrot, half cup of peas, fresh or frozen, half cup of green beans and 1/4 cup of fresh cilantro chopped. I chop all the vegetables needed for the salad as well as the cooked food. This saves me time during the cooking process. First, rinse the foxtail millet in several changes of water until the water runs clear. In a saucepan, heat 2 tablespoons of ghee or oil over medium heat. Add 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds and cumin seeds and cook until they begin to sizzle. Add the chopped tomatoes, chopped capsicum, ginger and cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Then add the carrot, peas and green beans and cook for an additional 2 to 3 minutes or until the vegetables are slightly softened. Now add the foxtail millet to the saucepan and stir it in with the vegetables. Add 2 cups of water and bring it to a boil. Reduce the heat to lower and simmer. Keep it covered for 15 to 20 minutes or until the water is completely absorbed and the millet is tender. Season the upma with salt and pepper powder to taste and stir in the chopped cilantro. The cooked food is ready and now let's prepare the salad. I rinse the overnight soaked horse gram in fresh water. Added 2 cups of water, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, grated ginger and a bit of oil and pressure cooked it for 4 whistles on a medium flame. The horse gram was thoroughly cooked in 15 minutes. I drained the excess water and I also cooked the broccoli. Added the cooked horse gram to a deep bowl along with lettuce, olives, tomato and capsicum. My goal is to add more colors to the salad bowl to gain a variety of nutrition from different vegetables. During busy mornings, I like to keep the dressing kept simple with just olive oil, lemon juice, salt and pepper powder. Feel free to make your own variety of superfood salad bowls by adding vegetables of your choice. Mix everything thoroughly and it's time to cherish the meals, which is a combination of both raw and cooked foods. No matter how good the dining table is, sitting on the floor and consuming food has its own rewards. And I follow that whenever possible at home, and staying in a carpeted home, I have to make some adjustments for that. I try my best to finish morning yoga and an early brunch most of the days so that I can focus on my work and not worry much about these during work hours. As the sun sets, the weather swiftly changes and I opted not to include raw salads or fruits due to the cold weather. For me, cooking is not about following a fixed diet routine, but instead just listening to the body and seeing what's best at a given time. The second Isha cookbook recipe for the day was spinach curry. I'm having it with chapati, but this can be eaten with roti or naan as well. I have taken 3 bunch of spinach leaves and cleaned them. I cook the spinach in water on medium heat. Meanwhile, I am taking 1/4 cup of cashews, soaking them in equal quantity of water for 30 minutes. One can also add paneer or even boiled potatoes to this curry. I am using tofu cut into smaller pieces and then kept them for baking. Once the spinach turns soft, switch off the flame, and once it gets cool, we can grind them to a fine paste. Also, I drained and grind the cashews to a paste as well. Heat about 2 tablespoons of ghee in a pan. Add half teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1.5 teaspoon of garam masala powder, cumin powder and red chili powder, followed by 1 tablespoon of coriander powder. Stir everything together. Add cashew nut paste and saute it until the fat separates. Add the spinach paste, tofu and salt to taste. Saute on a medium flame for 2 to 3 minutes and our curry is ready. Let me share this with you. I got rid of non-stick tawa last year and opted for a pure iron tawa instead as part of my conscious lifestyle journey. I struggled in the initial days to keep the tawa from rusting and had to learn how to take care of it from time to time. But now it's become a part of my everyday cooking and the surface is similar to the non-stick tawa without any harmful chemicals being released. I am happy about my choice. The recent release of Isha Forest Flower had come out and I decided to give Isha Adai recipe a try for tomorrow as it's yet another easy protein-rich recipe. My every night routine in terms of food is to soak nuts and dry fruits and also any legumes that is needed for the next day's meal. One of my conscious lifestyle choices has been the daily consumption of dry fruits and nuts, and my day ends with soaking them along with the next day's meal essentials. Hope you enjoyed today's recipes. Do give them a try and I look forward to hearing your thoughts and feedback in the comments below. May grace always be with you in your journey towards a conscious living. Namaskaram.